Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
But I tell them for the rest of your life, every man you meet is going to want to be with you, but they're not going to want to be with you.
What a lie.
But it's real.
Yeah.
They want to be with you,
Yeah.
but they don't want to be with you.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Shout out to Mr. J Love for this video. This is his message. My brother, I hope all is well with you. I hope you got the donation that I sent to you because I appreciate everything that you do. Check out this link, YouTube, Dating Life of a Retired Famous Pronstar, Lisa Ann. It's pure gold. Blessings, J Love. Mr. J Love, thank you for your donation and your video request. Salute! This video is definitely pure gold. It's from Danny Miranda's channel. Let's get right into it. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
Is it difficult for you to date with your history?
Yeah, it's not an easy task.
How do you navigate that?
It's not an easy task. I don't really navigate it. This is a tricky situation. It's a failed attempt. So I have men in my life that I enjoy and that I trust, and that as long as they're single, they're in my life, whether we have dinner, whether we hang out at my place, those are my sexual friendships. There's one person that has been woven in my life for 13 years. He's truly the one person. He's my person. He's my number one person. But there's moments where I kind of shut him out for a period of time because I'm being stubborn about something. As you see me turn the necklace, that's when you know I'm telling the truth. But I just saw him last week, and when I see him, I'm the most comfortable in my skin with him. He has no issues or qualms with what I've done. He looks at me as a self-made, success story. So it takes a lot to meet somebody that sees me that way.
Beautiful. This is it, guys. This is why men are opting out. Modern women are failing to make us see them as special. It's always been man's biological goal to procreate. But why would a man want to commit to one woman? Why would he want to protect and provide for a woman? Why would he want to give a woman his time of the day and be proud to add a title of husband or boyfriend to let the community know he's seriously involved with a woman? This is the part that women take for granted these days, because one of the key reasons men were willing to commit to women was access to sex. Nowadays, neither marriage nor relationship are necessary to. And women confuse sexual attention with relationship attention. And unfortunately for them, they figure this out when they hit the wall, or when the word comes out she has been ran, sprinted through, like Lisa Ann.
She talked about young men. She said a lot of the young men, are on her, but she feels like the young men just want to smash.
They do. And the old men. And the
What
medium men.
advice?
Now she was talking about being stubborn with her person and pulling away from him. She's gonna explain why.
When I explain it to young women interested in getting in the business, I run by all the reasons why I think maybe they shouldn't first. And then we try to surface to why I think they should, if we get there. Whether it's their family, their friendships, but I tell them for the rest of your life, every man you meet is going to want to be with you, but they're not going to want to be with you.
What a lie.
But it's real.
Yeah.
They want to be with you,
Yeah.
but they don't want to be with you. They don't want to be your emergency contact number. They don't want to bring you around their family. They don't want to have you around all their friends, but they want to be with you. So that is a real thing.
You see why it's not gonna end well for the majority of women? Because this is the story of Chad and Tyrone. You will always have these simps or crazy fools like Logan Paul that have no problem associating with low quality women. But the majority of women can't get Chad to commit. But he will happily come along and this guy that she's been seeing for 13 years, her quote-unquote number one guy, lives rent-free in her head. This is a problem a lot of modern women have. They feel like they are settling for less because they have experienced Chad or Tyrone in their lives. It's two things with this number one guy. Number one, he does not want to be publicly associated with Lisa Ann, even though he's her number one guy. Or it could be number two, she wants to be his only woman. But why?
Why?
Why would he want to be exclusive with one woman if he can have access to multiple women, younger women, that all provide him with sex? She's not special. He has probably told her that he will not stop other women, and she is too stubborn to keep arguing about it. Now listen carefully.
And so I never thought that the internet would happen. You know, when we were on film, we were living double lives. Nobody knew who we were. Then the internet happens. I'm like, okay, double life, no more. and it's tricky. I can't meet a stranger. I can't be on a dating app. I meet people through people. I meet trusted sources through my friends. And usually, you know, we'll hang out for a period of time.
Pure gold. The internet exposed women for who they really are, and they do it to themselves. Check this out.
But yeah, ladies, what no one tells you about online dating is that you are actually going to like this man. And if you are not strong enough, if you are not in line with the purpose, you're going to end up without irritation. That's what happened to me last year. That I started dating like several men and everything was okay, but then I liked one and I just dropped the other ones. And that's not good for your energy, and that's not advisable. It doesn't work. So just bear in mind that, because everything is so fun when you say, oh, we're teaching on dating, like you go on dates with a bunch of these guys, it's so fun. But what no one tells you is that you're going to like them. And as I said in another video, most likely you're going to have chemistry with all of them. So it's like, oh, you could be my boyfriend, you could be my boyfriend, you could be my boyfriend, but we are not looking for boyfriends. So yeah, keep that in mind.
Modern women fail to make us men see them as special, and it's only getting worse. And this so-called dating coach disabled her comment section, by the way, because she had no rebuttal to men's arguments about her rotating dating practices.
I've tried, so over the past 3 years since I've been here, I tried dating seriously twice. And the first time, 6 months in, I found out he had a live-in girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so he was lying to me the entire time. And we've made it past that. We're cordial now. You know, it is what it is, but I confronted him on it when I found out, and we had this conversation. That's not, but then it made me feel more human, because it was my first time dating as a regular woman and looking at myself as not being in the industry anymore. That's a normal thing that happens to women.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? This is relatable. I feel like one of you all. I feel so normal now that I've been cheated on. Like, this is so great.
A good man can make a woman feel bad for not being a good woman. A bad guy can make a woman feel better about herself because he takes away the pressure of being a good woman. In order to feel normal, a man had to cheat on her. Do you get it, fellas? It's a new day. It's a new normal. Don't expect traditional things from modern women. You'll be disappointed.
And then the second one, it was a couple of months, and I realized that I ended that because he complained too much. So now I've got someone who likes me, who doesn't care about my past, who isn't judgmental, and this could have been another good fit, but he complained all the time. And like, don't complain about work when you're not working anymore. Don't complain about work late at night. Like, if you want to have a talk, we'll do a walk and talk in the park, air your shit out. But if it's late at night and we should be having sex or watching a movie and you're still complaining, I just can't.
Prawn actress or not, she is a woman first. That's why we focus on the information that's consistent. Female nature. Just because this woman exhibit immoral behavior that she now regrets does not significantly lower her standards or make her attractive to weak men. Women do not like men who complain. It is seen as weakness in a woman's eyes. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Women do not like men who are weak. It's never gonna change. It's a big reason why things are only gonna get worse, because women can't seem to drop their unrealistic expectations. I'm kind of wondering what she did to make things better, because breaking up just because her guy was complaining about work sounds a bit too simple, you know? Like, there's gotta be some more going on there. Work frustrations alone cannot be the whole story behind why they quit.
So I'm not lonely. I don't feel a void. But I would say, it's very important that somebody look at how difficult it is to date, especially when you're someone as popular as me. I'll meet somebody and I'll think they're cool, and then I realize they're way too much of a fan for me to be comfortable having sex with. Or they'll bring up a bunch of other porn stars that they know, and I'm like, okay, we're done here. You're a fan. You should have been in line at Exotica. We're never gonna spend time alone together. But it's a thing, and there's a security issue. You have to always be thinking about your safety as well, and that's something that you're always compromising by being so well known one way. Yeah. But yeah, dating's kind of tough. My fingers are always crossed that 13-year-old guy is the guy that's in my life forever. Not 13 years. Did I say 13-year-old? Oh my God, please delete that. I mean, 13-year guy. There's been a guy in my life for 13 years. When I met him, I felt that with him. I felt like this guy's going to be in my life forever. Yeah. And it just so happens that every year I tell my friends, like, no, this is the year where I'm not going to see him anymore. And I'm like, well, we're going to do another year of this. And he was just with me for 3 days. We had a great time.
She's not lonely yet. The hope of being with this number one guy and spending time with him on the regular is gonna have a devastating impact when he finally pulls away. She's doing a lot of work to look the way she does at 60 years old, but she remains 60 years old and a retired Pronstar. This situation really highlights the trade-offs that come with being involved in the adult industry and having a publicly known body count in romantic life. Her experience shows that men who have options will not commit to someone with such a background. That's why we had to highlight the foolishness of Logan Paul, because he's giving these trio foes hope.
Well, I hope that works out for you. And
we're the same age. We both have no kids. We both were married at the exact same years of our lives. We both got divorced. Like, he's super, yeah. So he's a minimalist. Like, all the signs point to this should work.
Well, hopefully we'll do this again in 13 years, and we'll have a better story to tell on that front.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.